Sears. This is the new promotion in Sears. The all-seeing eye. I'm not sure if you can see that very clearly there. But Photoflex, professional photo gear or photo gear. Yeah, it's an umbrella inside the Eaton Center there. Inside Sears. I just passed by, my buddy Marlo told me about it because he saw it as you're passing by, so oh, I gotta just have a picture of this. Hey, it's right over here. One world government, one world religion. It's right here. Right in exactly, yeah, Photoflex. I had never heard of them, but yeah, that's right there. The same eye that's on the dollar bill. They hide it in plain view. That's one of the tricks. They hide it in plain view. They change the meaning of it. So you won't necessarily think it's evil. It says, oh, it's something creative. Like TNA has a trillium, that's a hidden 666. Right, you look at Toronto General Hospital, same thing. You look at the lines inside the leaves, that makes a 666. The OK symbol is a 666, this way. So they hide it in plain view, change the meaning of it or sanitize the meaning of it, so you think it's innocent, but if you really look at all the occult meaning behind it, it's really scary what they're pushing down your throat.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I mean, here, if Wiccans say, or Wicca, which people in the witchcraft say that the Pentacle or Wicca is all about nature worship, there's nothing satanic or evil about it, then why is a Satanist posing with it in one of his most famous pictures ever? And he has the eye of the pyramid, which you see in Sears. That's not a coincidence. You see, you're driving power by something other than God. That's satanic. Even if they say it's earth spirits, that's what the whole green movement is about. Worshipping something other than God. You know where it's coming from. Down below. Down below.
Well, you got to remember about Aleister Crowley, right? Aleister Crowley died in 1947.
Somewhere, yeah.
Died in
Is that the same year as Roswell?
Yeah.
It's Roswell, yes. So, and he changed his name from Alexander to Aleister, so in Kabbalistic numerology, his name would add up to 666. He called himself the Beast out of Revelation. So if you get a Satanist like him, using the Pentacle as one of his books, what does that tell you? Deuteronomy 18:9 forbids what he did, yet he practiced it. People says, oh, I want to go to a psychic, I want to go to this, I want to go to that. You're looking for answers from the wrong source, and that source will hurt you.
You got to look at Aleister Crowley in the Beatles album, Sgt. Pepper. He's the second one from the top left. Yeah, he's one of the influences of the Beatles.
Oh, and another DVD if people are interested in watching this is They Sold Their Souls for Rock and Roll. It's a Joel Schimmel production. It's I got 4 parts to it. I believe it's about 12 hours long. And it shows how every musician between the 60s and about the 80s has some kind of Aleister Crowley influence. For example, Ozzy Osbourne has a song called Mr. Crowley. And Ozzy Osbourne is called the Prince of Darkness. Megadeth has a song called Prince of Darkness. It's all, like I said, for the Beatles, they have Aleister Crowley on the top corner. So if you think these bands are just there to record music, yet they're influenced by guys like Aleister Crowley, Anton LaVey, and all this, you got another thing coming if you think that that's innocent. Watch the DVDs. The DVD set by Joel Schimmel is called They Sold Their Souls for Rock and Roll. Every major musician in the last 20, 30 years, what they even admit to worshiping Lucifer, Black Sabbath, Carlos Santana, Judas Priest, what have you. It's all in there. I have the whole set at home. I shuddered when I saw it because half the stuff I didn't even know. Elvis Presley, the Eagles, the Beach Boys, the Beatles, even Black Sabbath says the first 3 albums were not written by them. They were channeled through. Who were they channeling? Major Metallica, Slayer. Every major band in the last 30 years has some kind of Aleister Crowley influence. So check those out.
So you got to also remember with the Beatles, Sgt. Pepper is actually who represents Aleister Crowley.
Oh, yeah,
that's Aleister Crowley.
Of course, yeah.
Sgt. Pepper.
Of course.
Because you looking at the song at the start of Sgt. Pepper. It says 20 years ago, Dr. Pepper taught the band to show and to play. Yeah. Which means Sgt. Pepper is actually Aleister Crowley.
20 years to the date.
20 years to the date.
Exactly.
1967. When that album came out.
Oh yeah. And people don't realize that's where the term ignorance is bliss comes into effect. Because the Bible says, for one, Hosea 4:6, my people have been destroyed for lack of knowledge. Matthew 10 says, be wise as serpents, yet harmless as doves. Ephesians 5:11, have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness. Expose them. The Bible's telling you, Look at what the darkness is, expose it. Jesus said the same thing. Whatever's whispered in the darkness, proclaim in the light. Proclaim on the rooftops. You know, whatever is in the darkness, preach to every living creature, what have you. The Bible is clear when it says that here's the evil, here's good. Expose the evil.